Zula, sit. So that's all the motor for this one. Hi, my name's William, and this is Motors and Rotors. So what's this channel about? Firstly, motorcycles. Secondly, helicopters, motors and rotors. I'm talking about these two because these are two things that I really want to get my license in. They are crazy machines when you think about it. I mean, one started out as a bicycle. Another one started out as a sketch in a book 400 to 500 years ago. So on this channel, what I'm going to be talking about is those two things in depth. So I'm talking everything about how to get your license in both of them, so your pilot's license and your motorcycle license, how to be a better pilot, how to be a better rider, also the history. So very soon I'm going to be going into aerospace engineering, which will allow me to have a greater knowledge in understanding how helicopters work, and through the engineering side of it, I'll understand better how motorcycles work as well. So with that, I'll be able to bring you guys more information on how those two systems really work and what we can do to make them better. How can we be the next Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible Fallout? Now, I haven't seen the movie, so I guess I have to go watch that. But that is the goal. So how can we be better and more efficient and also have a lot of fun? So here we go. So while I have you here underneath this rock, getting out of the wind, I'd like to tell you a little bit more about the channel and where do I think it's going to go. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know where it's going to go. And that's kind of half the fun, is not knowing what the destination is and just going for the journey. I mean, for the most part, you can't really plan the future. You can kind of point yourself to where you want to go, but you don't get to make the decisions. But the direction that I want to go is to become a pilot, to become a good rider. Not just any good rider. I want to be a really respectable rider, you know? Like somebody that you want to learn from. And I want to continue to push myself in that direction, not only for you guys, but mostly for myself and for my son. I have to set a good example for him, so I need to be the best that I can be. So what that means for riding is I need to be a good mechanic. I also need to be very fit. I need to know how to use a map. I need to know how to get myself out of a situation. So these things may all come in different skill sets, but they're all necessary for me to be a better rider. So while I let my socks dry out, let's talk about what we can do to strengthen our ankles. So one of the things that we can do, because we have such a versatile machine on our hands, is take it to these kind of weird, unknown places. So where we don't have any grounding, or we don't have any sense of what the floor beneath us is like. Using these kinds of terrain to improve the ankle strength is critical in terms of upshifting, downshifting, and braking. While this requires not a lot of strength, it does require a lot of preparation. Thinking ahead is what you're going to have to do, thinking about where your foot, your ankle, your calf has to be. Now, this isn't always critical for shifting, but it is critical when you're doing everything else. So, when it comes to shifting and braking and all that good stuff, being able to put your foot where your ankle is or isn't can be a very useful skill. If your ankle strength isn't there, and if your finesse and your usability of your ankles is not there, you can't even ride an electric bike. But at the end of the day, when it all comes down to it, it's not about the fitness. It's not even about building strength and endurance, flexibility. It's not really even about motorcycling. It's not about going anywhere. It's just about the adventure.